How's it going, guys? And I figured I'd do a top 10 list for the top 10 Gorillaz songs of all time to commemorate the release of the Now that's going to be coming up later this month, and I'm pretty excited about that. So I talked about my thoughts on Humans, a re-review a year later. So I thought, what better? Let's talk about all the great Gorillaz songs, my best. And I know we're going to disagree on this list. And I would encourage anybody to post their top 10 list in the comments section. So, we could talk about, what are the best ones. But to me, these are my opinions. And, I know a lot of people are going to say that this is a bad list and, that, I'm not a real fan or whatever. But these are the songs that I legitimately enjoy. It's very hard when I like a band as much as the Gorillaz or a band like Metallica. It's very hard for me to pick a top 10. So this list is not like forever. It's not written in stone. This isn't my official top. But as of right now, when I'm recording these are the songs that I'm currently feeling are the top 10 best. So we'll start from number 10. We'll work our way down to 1 in traditional style. At number 10, Dare. This to me, this is one of the top Gorillaz songs of all time as far as singles go. And, when people mostly discuss Gorillaz, Dare is going to be associated very much with the group. It's synonymous with them. This song is very light on lyrics, but it's got a great beat. It's funky. It's really memorable. And for promoting Demon Days, it was a great song to pick as a single. So, I can't have a top 10 list without including Dare. But it's overrated. To the point where people say that it's like their best, because like I said, on this list there's 9 of the songs that are superior to it, but I couldn't have a list without Dare. I very much enjoy it. It's just not at the very tippy top of what I consider to be their best work. At number 9, Slow Country. This is going to be a song that's totally out there. I never really hear anybody else mentioning this song, but this is off the self-titled album, and I really enjoy this song. You've got the light lyrics for 2D. It's such a relaxing, chill song. And then you have the oh in the beginning. It sounds like a crowd in a stadium and an arena, and it just works. You have that nice heavy bass going on in the background. It's just a real treat to listen to. It's very relaxing. It's just something, you could throw on and just relax to it and just enjoy a great tune at the same time. At number 9, Rhinestone Eyes. Plastic Beach was a very controversial album for me, and I'm sure a lot of other fans. The style definitely changed. There was definitely something a lot different going on another part of the album. Half of the album for me. When Plastic Beach came out, I only enjoyed about 6 songs off of it. It seemed... To me, it just seemed way different than Demon Days and the self-titled album. Now I listen to it, and it sounds very similar, but I don't know. It was the same thing almost like Humans, but not as drastic as it was with Humans for me. Plastic Beach, though, it still took a lot of time to adjust to that album and start to like other songs on it besides that one half that I did enjoy. But Rhinestone Eyes... that was one of the songs right from the beginning that I liked and immediately listened to repeatedly. So Rhinestone Eyes is definitely still one of the strongest tracks on Plastic Beach, but it doesn't seem as superior to all the other songs as I once thought, but still it's one of the best off the album. At number 7, Last Living Soul. So there's a little intro piece. It's not really the first track on Demon Days, but it is the first traditional song, and it is definitely a way of introducing us to what we're going to be hearing. Demon Days, to me, is their best album. It is the Gorillaz' best album to date, and they may never beat it. I just think as far as a collection of songs and the way how the album flows, it's the best. And I don't think they're ever going to top it. But Last Living Souls, it just has this hollow, chilling feeling to it. And I love it so much. I couldn't think of a better way to kick off the album. At number 6, Rockit. I'll never forget the first time I heard this song is I wasn't really listening to the Gorillaz around the time that Demon Days came out, so I kind of missed this song. And I remember I listened to it. I saw it on the music video on the Music on Demand channel when I had Time Warner Cable. And I put the song on, and I heard 2D, immediately going blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what is this? And I listened to the song. I was like, I don't like what the Gorillaz are doing right now. Then I downloaded D-Sides, and I fell in love with the song. And then I went back and watched the music video, and I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. It was just the same way with my initial reaction to Humans. How did I hate this at first? I was like, did somebody like transplant a new brain in my head while I was sleeping or something? Why did I once think that this song was crappy? And I hear this with like a lot of different people when it comes to movies or video games. They hate on something, they say it's terrible, they have bad memories of it. It's almost like somebody erased our memory, Men in Black style, redid the song and made sure nobody remembered about it, because this is a great song. And it's like an anti-drug song. And I don't know, I really like the style, and I like the blah blah blahs, and I like the digitized voice that says Rockit. It also has a very weird little beat in the beginning that reminds me of Tequila. It just, I think it's a really cool song, and I don't get how I once hated it. I think that's really odd. At number 5 rather, Hong Kong. This song is also off of D-Sides. And another great, this D-Sides is one of the best B-Sides album I've ever heard from any group, band, or artist. Such a beautiful song. It clocks in at 7 minutes, but it's worth listening to every single minute of the way. This is a song that it's super long, but I can keep coming back and listen to it. The lyrics are really nonsensical, but it has that oriental vibe to it, and I love every single minute of it. It's such another relaxing, chill song, much in the vein of Slow Country, but this one is way better than that song. I mean, I love that feel to this song. It really does. It like makes you feel like you're walking in Hong Kong, and you're like looking at bright lights and stuff, and maybe some type of parade with a dragon is going on. Number 4, Empire Ants. I remember, a friend that I no longer speak to, sadly, but he got me into this song. This was one of those songs off of Plastic Beach where I disliked it. Half of the album, I said I totally disliked the album when it first came out. I listened to it, I was like, oh, this is good, this half, but the other half is not really that good. It's garbage. And like I said, it was a very similar reaction to what you heard me saying in my initial Humans review. I didn't like it. But I guess that's one of the great things about Humans. He told me, he says, no, what you have to do is you need to listen to this song the whole way through. And I did. And when that second part kicks in, and you've got that keyboard going, and you've got Noodle singing, I was like, this song is absolutely beautiful. Now I can listen to it in cohesion, and it just is a thing of beauty. The song takes you to another place. You listen to it, and you're just like, wow. You just feel like you're on a different plane of existence. It's like, it really is. This is like one of those songs that kind of gives you the chills, that out-of-body experience. Like, wow, like, I can't believe I'm listening to a song that's this good. And that's definitely the type of reaction I get almost every single time I listen to this song. And again, it was like a song that I had to, like, basically be awoken to. That a friend actually had it to show me how good it was and show me the appreciation for it. And his excitement and enthusiasm for the song, well, sooner or later, it reflected back onto me, and I started really enjoying the song quite a bit. So I had to put this one high up on the list because there's an interesting story behind it. Much like with Rockit, where I didn't like it, and then I started liking it. At number 3, Melancholy Hill. This is the best song, yes, even better than Empire Ants off of Plastic Beach. And this was the song on Plastic Beach that right away I knew I liked the album. I wasn't happy with all the songs at first, like I've been saying, but Melancholy Hill just has, it's a very low-key feeling to it. I wouldn't say as laid back and chilled as a song like Empire Ants, but it definitely is a song. It's more lyrically heavy, and it definitely just, it stands out. You listen to the song. I remember also listening to their live performance on AOL Sessions, and that is a great live performance of it. Melancholy Hill, it stands as the best track on Plastic Beach, without a doubt. And number 2, Feel Good Inc. I know this might be kind of predictable, and maybe you people are kind of predicting what's going to be at number 1, but I mean, this is Feel Good Inc. This is such a good song. De La Soul is just such a good pick, to do a feature here. I mean, there's one thing I gotta admit. When the Gorillaz pick a feature, they pick a really good guest star. They do. They pick some good artists. They don't go for the most popular people, as you see. They go for just who they know could deliver and work with them on a great song. And De La Soul was a great pick here. Great lyrics, great to sing along to. The lyrics take a little bit of time to, comprehend, like most Gorillaz songs. They're sung in such an odd, distorted way that, you have to go on. You look on, like, lyrics.com and stuff. Most people even get the lyrics wrong on there. And those are people that are, like, really sure of themselves. And they think they've got every lyric right, but half of them get them wrong. But Feel Good Inc., I mean, this just shows how great Demon Days is as an album. It is their best album. And Demon Days, I mean, this was the first song I heard off of this album when I returned to listening to the Gorillaz, and I immediately fell in love with them again. And at number 1, Clint Eastwood. I know you guys were probably predicting it, but I mean, guys, when this song first came out, I can't even begin to tell you just what an experience it was listening to this song, and the amount of times that I listened to this song. I was 13 years old when I first heard it. I was watching it on MTV, and when it came on, the animation, the song, it was so catchy. I couldn't get out of my head. I had to ask my mom to take me to Target to get the CD. I bought the CD. It was almost like no other song on that album even mattered. It was repeat on Clint Eastwood for days and months. I'm not even exaggerating to put the song over. I mean, this, to me, was like, that was a song right there. That's how a song is supposed to sound. Del, the funky Homo sapien, talk about the feature of all features. They will never have a better feature than that. Really, besides the main verse of "I'm not happy, I'm feeling glad, I got sunshine in a bag," you've got that repeats on and on to the song, but it's mostly Del that does most of the lyrics, and the flow of his rap. This is one of the best raps I've ever heard in my life. I mean, this guy, this material that's used in the song, I mean, it is just unbelievable in terms of quality. I mean, this just comes together. You talk about a cohesion here of just putting a group together with a feature, and it works so well. This is why I had to come back to Humans and give it multiple re-listens, because I was like, you know what? The Gorillaz' best songs have always been about features. I'm telling you, Feel Good Inc., De La Soul, Clint Eastwood, Del, the funky Homo sapien. I mean, you just can't have a Gorillaz album without features. It's what they've always been about from the beginning. Now, Humans might have had a bit more of that, but we wouldn't have had Clint Eastwood be as great as it was without Del. So, I'm not gonna ever dismiss features again when it comes to Gorillaz. So, this is the absolute best song. And I remember when I was at work, another person was talking about this song at one time, many years removed from the release. And he said that this song gets better with every listen. And I think there might be some truth to that. I really do. Because I even listened to it now, 17 years after its release. And I still say that this is an astounding song that's never lost any of its luster or quality. Well, there you go, guys. There's my top 10 list of Gorillaz songs, and I know you're probably going to disagree, and you're going to say that, this list is garbage, and, I encourage you to give your own list in the comments. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time.